nítorí kan ní máa ń wò manual nítorí kan ní máa wà. Agora é um business. Mas é pequeno. Nada pequeno. Não há problema. Come on. Class one. Morning to 10. Yes. Yes, it's not. Estão acabando são. Nós vemos. Porque nós vamos ficar com o dia do pai. Yeah. Every time. I didn't use that. Các bạn xấu.
Với sự kiện đấy bằng bàiที่เจ้าว่าน้องไม้ดิ
เขาเรียกมัน calculation สิ Ini kayak luar namanya ada sensi. Mana lu lewat? Nonsense.
Giờ con không phải bằng shit thế này. Bài chúng mới quê anh là cái calculation để điều. Nó sẽ quên mấy cái zoom lên gì tên, mấy cái zoom lên gì save. Thì tới đây mình được bao nhiêu salary.
Vai calculate.
Super easy visual effects that you can create inside Adobe Premiere Pro, because that's right, our previous video got over 1 million views, so I'm thinking that you would like this one too. But first up, I'd like to thank our sponsor AudioBlocks, which is an online library for music and sound effects. For a single price per year, you can download unlimited files, which makes it very interesting to try out different sound effects, mix them together without having to break the bank. All the sound effects that you will hear throughout this video and the nice tune that is playing in the background all came from AudioBlocks. To check it out yourself, follow the first link in the description below. Starting off with the first effect, the Harry Potter invisible cloak. What you're going to need is a green screen and a dark fabric. We are using an old brown curtain for that. Put them on top of each other so that one side is green and the other one is dark. Place your camera on a tripod and let your actor put on the green screen. Keep the camera rolling and jump out of the frame to have an empty shot as well. Now jumping into Premiere Pro, you place the empty shot on the bottom of your timeline and your green screen shot on top of that. Search for the Ultra Key effect and drag it to the top clip. Now with the color picker from the Ultra Key, you can select the green to remove it. We have actually a dedicated tutorial on how all the controls of the Ultra Key works. You can find that video in the description below. And because we have that empty shot in the background, it now seems like we can see through that cloak.
Lorenzo! Where are you? Lorenzo! Where are you? Lorenzo!
But you don't always need to have a green screen to pull off a chroma key. If you can wait until there's a clean blue sky outside, simply film your subject from a low angle until that blue sky fills up the entire background. Important is that you expose for that background, so it's best that you close your aperture or use an ND filter, which are essentially sunglasses for your camera. If your subject is too much underexposed, then use a reflector to bounce some light back. You can also use a white foam board for that. Then going back into Premiere Pro, you can do the exact same thing. Drag the Ultra Key effect to your clip and with the color picker select the blue to remove the sky. Underneath your clip, you can place a stock image or video of a different sky. This is a common technique called sky replacement. question that we often get is, what is the difference between a blue key and a green key? Well, essentially, there's no difference. In the old days, we would usually pick blue, as film is more sensitive for blue colors. It makes it easier to pull off a key. Digital cameras, however, are more sensitive to green color, and the green screen is so common. Now, blue screens are still used when your talent is wearing something green, but that is, of course, hard to key in front of a green screen. Next up is a fun magic trick with colors. You want to wear a deep saturated t-shirt, and make sure that the colors of that t-shirt does not come back anywhere else in the background of your video. Jumping back into Premiere Pro, with your clip selected, head over to the Lumetri panel. On the bottom, you will find the HSL secondary tab. With the color picker, I can select the color of that t-shirt. By enabling the mask under the color selectors, you will see what Lumetri has already selected. But it's probably not going to be ideal. So from the top, you can choose the colors that needs to be selected. The top arrow defines the selection, and the bottom arrow will feather that selection for a smoother transition. The next selector is the saturation. Since our t-shirt is well saturated, I know that I have to select more of the right sides. There are a few red elements visible in the back. As saturated, I can leave them out of the selection. Finally is the lightness or exposure of the red color. Play around with these settings until your mask selection looks good. You can then go ahead and disable the mask view. At the bottom, you will then see a bunch of color controls.
Sa?
Kamu di sini ni. Boleh betul ni.
Sa?
Wọ́n á change background yìí. Wọ́n á change ẹ̀. Ini langsung.
Kalau kamu begini, because now it's fine, it's flying, itu belum flying. Tidak mungkin.
Dia pun dah orang mungkin boleh play, juga langsung. Oh, sini ada play. Àgàgà àwọn sójà kan máa ń yìnbọn yẹn àwọn èèyàn dẹ̀ láìka ọ̀sán fún mi gan. àwa náà lè máa ṣe ìbọ̀ akọ́mọ́ lọ ṣèbó nípe àníkà lọ́ra àkọ́kọ́ yìí.
àwọn àwọn àti ṣáṣì wọ́n ti mú ọdún àti ibi tí mo ti lò pọ́ tó máa ń fa irọ́ jù especially àwọn oúnjẹ mo ní lójú mi mo bá ta òbí wọn tó kó mọ gbogbo wọn tó rí ní dẹ́yìn wọ́n pa irọ́ ní ọ̀rẹ́ mi ọ àwọn púpọ̀ lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ náà lè rẹ̀ kó tó gba táyà kó tó máa lóòdù
Just give stuff a try, see how it's going for you, see how it applies to your particular scene. But demonstration here, we've created a 3D box. Very cool indeed, and very, very dope indeed is a 3D